Today's movie looks like it had a budget of about $18, but I'll be damned if I don't love this shot-on-video disaster piece. I mean, it's got death by lawnmower. What more do you want? Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Tim Ritter's shot-on-video splatter epic, Killing Spree. Released in 1987, Killing Spree is basically the epitome of 80s low-budget, shot-on-video splatter cinema. It doesn't have a big budget, there are no Savini splatter effects, and you've probably not heard of most of the cast, but damn, is it charming. I get it, shot-on-video horror is always a divisive topic, but I can't help it. I love junk like Killing Spree. It's a testament to the creative spirit and not letting things like money or equipment or talent hold you back. I kid, Tim, I kid. You're totally talented. This one has it all. Splatter, zombies, creative deaths, over-the-top acting, and a leading man named Asbestos Felt. It was practically made for this show. But enough about that. Can Killing Spree off enough adulterers to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Eric Flint, Champagne Drum, which is almost as cool a name as Asbestos Felt, and Drum Guy 76. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. And now, let's get bloody. We open with some credits. Twisted illusions, eh? Alright, you have my attention. Holy low-effort title card, Batman! I feel like this is a subtle hint of the quality of what's to come. Music courtesy of the Casio keyboard your mom bought at Walmart in Christmas of 1987. Starring Asbestos Felt. That sounds scratchy and uncomfortable. So, quick note here. I scripted this in September 2024 and finished it. And then 3 days later, the news came down the pipe that Asbestos Felt had passed away. This is a bummer. I had people who were in the movies I've covered reach out and tell me they laughed at them, and I really hoped Asbestos would see this video and appreciate it. Because despite the jokes, I love the dude. But alas, he's off to a better place. Rest well, Asbestos. Anyway, I'm gonna tell Sterling Asbestos Felt was my punk rock band in college. Also, how much funnier would it be if his name was Asbestos Feet? Oh, here's Courtney Lacara. 1987 was a real banner year for Courtney. She was in Killing Spree and Slaughterhouse. Oh, look at Bruce. That's a fancy way of spelling packet. Oh boy, our first Joel D. Wincoop appearance on Sick Flicks. For the uninitiated, Joel is a legendary actor in shot-on-video and ultra-low-budget cinema. Dude's been in a million things, and he's still working. I mean, he was just in Air Fryer Slaughter. I swear, I'm not making that up. Oh, here's Kieran Turner. Presumably no relation to Ike or Tina. Now it's like a Billy Joel song. Oh, we're living here in Allen Brown. What you talking about, Dwayne Willis? Before we start questioning, I just want to be sure you've been read your Vincent Miranda rights. Written and directed by Tim Ritter. Man, I loved him on Three's Company. Wait, what's that? That was John Ritter? Oh. My bad. So, if you're not familiar with Tim Ritter, he's a low-budget auteur who's given us things like Sharks of the Corn, Creep, no, not the one from 2014, and Earth Girls Are Sleazy. Quite the resume. I've loved his unique brand of no-budget crap from the first time I saw this movie back in college. House establishing shot. Wait, is this VR? Am I driving the car? Wow, Greg Allman is looking rough. Do you kids even remember Greg Allman? Christ, I'm old. And he's got a guest. Vicki Lawrence from Mama's Family has stopped by. Have you seen my idiot daughter-in-law, Naomi? Jesus, it's like he's got a dead cat on his head. Alright, home from another day of turning a wrench. It's Miller time. Oh, who are we kidding? This dude spent the day in a bar while telling friends and family he was down at the unemployment office. And my willing suspension of disbelief is already stretched to the breaking point. No way this is his significant other. And she's got bad news.
I hate to be the one to bring this up, but Ben's coming over for dinner tonight.
Oh no, not tonight, not that jackass. He's all I need.
Look at his face. He's like, woman, the only Ben that better be coming to dinner tonight is Uncle Ben. But at least me and Asbestos have one thing in common.
Oh great, pork chops. I hate pork chops.
Man, this is one sad dinner. You're never gonna bulk up and lift big weights with those portions, man. Oh, sweet, they're having Vic Tay back over for dinner. And he left Alice in charge of the diner. This is the face of a guy who's going to try to sell me a reverse mortgage on a break during hurricane coverage on the Weather Channel. Hey, wait a minute. Is he the lead singer of the Spin Doctors? If he starts singing Two Princes, this video is over, because I hate that damn song. Honey, listen to Ben. A reverse mortgage could solve all of our financial problems. Christ, leave me alone. I've been drinking all day, and I'm tired. The acting in this film is truly incredible.
Tom just prefers for me to stay at home, that's all. I don't mind. Well, there's plenty of things to do. Clean the house and tend to the plants, things like that.
And acting. Then there's a knock at the door.
I'll get it. Excuse me for a moment.
Great, Vicki Lawrence is back.
Herman ate the last of our laxatives. He thought they were the little chocolate kisses, and he ate the whole box. I can't get him off the John.
Well, at the very least, we can assume that Herman is no longer full of shit. Oh, look at this place. There's just a tremendous buildup of gunk. Uh-oh, is Ben putting the moves on Asbestos' special lady? He's like, I don't have any pork chops, but you can sample my sausage anytime. Man, Kenny Loggins really let himself go.
Get out of here before I really get mad.
Tom, don't you think you're overreacting?
Well, yeah, everyone is overacting in this movie so far. So, does this mean you're not going to get the reverse mortgage? Now he's going to stand by the freezer, because he clearly needs to chill. And it's time for some exposition.
I just don't trust anybody anymore ever since my ex-wife cheated on me.
Oh God, I'm going to have to hear about his trust issues again. House establishing shot. Even though we never left the house. Oh, good. Back to VR mode. Hey, are you building an interocitor in your closet? No, go away. Man, he looks like some kind of old school Greek mythology god. You have angered Zeus. Well, that or the wino who's pissed off when I won't give him my change. Man, he's really red. Must be super pissed off. What the hell? Did my edibles kick in? Amazing if they did, since I didn't have any yet. But this is all just football practice. Somehow he wakes up looking no worse than when he went to bed. And this scene is a real drag so far. Director Tim Ritter's like, just shoot from a distance. We don't have a permit. Act casual. Oh God, this plane isn't safe to fly. Just look at that Fetzer valve. Give me some ball bearings, stat. Like, what the hell is he even doing? The engine isn't there, dude. Well, I think I earned a lunch break. Looked at that plane for 3 whole seconds. Then the boss drops off his check.
Here's your paycheck. You got a little surprise in there, too.
A little surprise. God, is it a dick in an envelope? Probably that or his boudoir photos.
There's been something I wanted to ask you for the longest time.
Oh God, he's gonna ask him if he thinks he's sexy. And I mean, really, how could you not find this face sexy? I worked 40 hours and made $16 after taxes. Damn it. Ooh, fancy transition. God, I married a loser. Then this happens.
Well, I'm going shopping with Marcia. You want to come? We could eat out.
Hell yeah.
No, she meant eat out at a restaurant. Settle down, pervs. You have a good time, hun. I'm gonna stay home and spend some quality time with this new issue of Hustler. I heard there's an interview with James Caan in here. Oh wait, he's really a man of taste.
The new Fangoria. All right.
Uh-oh, she left her diary out. Dear diary, what kind of name is Asbestos Felt? And more importantly, why does he always smell like cottage cheese left in the sun? Oh man, they turned on the RGB lights. Looks like someone's getting red in the face. Man, this thing is like a Penthouse Forum letter.
I didn't know what it would be like to make love to my husband's best friend, but it was an experience I'll never forget.
He's not wasting any time. Gonna find me a good spot to hide the bodies out here. Oh, must be time for his annual bath. They just toss him in the ocean. Man, he's so pissed off, he's giving this random dude a taste of his pimp fist. By God, Asbestos Felt just eliminated some jobber from the Royal Rumble. Just top-notch JRs week after week. Man, maybe it really is bath time. Not gonna lie, this is not the kind of wet t-shirt contest I was hoping for. Jesus, nice parking job. A little early to be driving home this drunk, isn't it? Oh, good. Ben brought Cyndi Lauper for a visit. Guess Cindy's a Sir Mix-a-Lot fan because she's gonna put him on the glass. Good lord, she's got a head like a colorful Brillo pad. Here, I brought you a gift to make up for last night's spat. It's my meth pipe. Guessing he didn't like it.
So I got your girlfriend to give me some head too, buddy. Her head!
Help! Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And dig where this movie is headed. God, what a face. Here, take a closer look. House establishing shot. Inside, Tom has questions.
So what are you gonna do anyway today?
Oh, I thought I'd sleep with the pool boy, then the guy down at the bank, and maybe wrap up the afternoon with my tennis instructor. Slow day today. Clearly, he's leafing after this news. Oh, great. Here comes the electrician. Hi, I'm here to check your box.
You have some well receptacles that aren't giving you any juice?
Hell yeah.
I think he meant electrical box, but maybe? Meanwhile, Asbestos is out having drinks with the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Uh-oh, is he gonna walk in on him putting his plug in her socket? Damn it, I know I hid that hustler around here somewhere. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like the start of a P-Hub video. I mean, minus the stepmom angle.
Sometimes I get real lonely around here, all by myself.
I wouldn't let you get lonely, if you know what I mean.
And he's found this in her diary.
Why is she writing all this down?
House establishing shot. Probably the same one from earlier. I mean, I can't believe she's cheating on him. Look at that chest. That's a guy who definitely benches like 85 pounds on the regular. Jason Voorhees gets his machete ready for Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, looks like we're screwed. Isn't everyone gonna notice the ceiling fan now has machete blades? No, I don't want to take part in your presidential polling. Stop calling me. House establishing shot. Even though we never left the house. Dude, here's your problem. You got machete blades instead of fan blades. Probably burning out the motor. Here, let me give you a lift so you can get a closer look. So, as a child, I was firmly convinced I'd die in a pit of quicksand or drown because I got in the pool less than 30 minutes after eating. My third biggest fear was accidentally sticking my hand in the fan blades and losing my fingers. Out, damn spot. God, can anyone park in this movie? Man, I really should have thought ahead and killed him downstairs by the front door. Would have saved me a lot of work. Yeah, deadlift form needs some work. Oh yeah, no one will find him here in the attic. Perfect hiding spot. He'll never rot up there. And a little something for the ladies. Great, now I need eye bleach. House establishing shot. Now it's time for some deep thoughts. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed. Back in the 80s, this was basically the pinnacle of a home entertainment center. 19-inch TV, particle board shelves, a VCR, and if you were a real baller, a Nintendo. God, she never stops talking. Oh hey, it's Joel Wynkoop between her legs.
Hell yeah.
No, framed between her legs, in this shot. Dear diary, the TV repairman is so dreamy, and he doesn't smell like a dead raccoon. Somebody's a dirty girl.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean because she's taking a shower. Nick Quigley's probably gonna sue her for copyright infringement. Oh god, who the hell is this guy? Totally looks like a dude who'd turn up on Super Sabato Gigante. Yeah, I'm just gonna read her latest smutty diary entry here on the can.
You don't need any help then.
What, are you kidding? I bench press 10 times as much as this. My karate keeps me in top physical form.
Look, I'm a power lifter and call him bullshit. That TV weighed like 35 to 40 pounds. The way Noodle Arms here benches 350 to 400. Yeah, looks like he's gonna check her tubes too. And not just in the TV. Oh yeah, the edibles have definitely kicked in now. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. What the hell is he doing? Come on, making me watch this is a hate crime. And she even hit up the lawn guy too. It puts the lotion on the skin. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think this van's definitely about to be rockin'. Yeah, nailed it. The next day, she's leaving. Hey, try not to hook up with the cab driver on your way out. Johnny Lawrence and Danny LaRusso square off at the All Valley Karate Tournament. By God, he hit him with a foreign object. Stop the damn match. Looks like he's gonna be tied up for the foreseeable future. And I bet he never saw this coming. It's like he's Dennis Hopper in Texas Chainsaw 2. And tell you, it's time for a gut check, but ProTube will shit a brick over it. So just take my word for it. That's it, I'm gonna go live in a van down by the river. Great, Vicki Lawrence is back. I know Vinton's over here. Seems like something's fishy inside. And his next target? The lawn guy. Looks like he's about to shovel off this mortal coil. Now it's like a Phil Collins song, because he's in too deep. It's literally up to his neck in this thing. And now it looks like he's about to get the boot. This is the most literal interpretation of put a sock in it ever. No, you gotta choke it first. This doesn't look good. Next up, this dude. I don't think that works up to code, son. You know, if this guy's name is Phil, this is technically a Phillips head screwdriver. But he's busted. That's a woman who's definitely gonna want to speak to a supervisor. Oh, nice. He's got a smoker at the house. Listen, you can't burn your trash here. I'm calling the HOA.
And there are rules about burning in this neighborhood?
See? Told you. And Asbestos can't deal with that. So it looks like she's getting hammered. Man, he rips her whole face off. It's a cheap effect, but it's cool. Jesus, dude's gonna have to buy more trash bags at this rate. But here comes the swerve.
Mr. Dan O'Neill, the editor of Romping Romance magazine, says we can use all 5 of your stories in our future publications.
Yeah, she was writing erotica for publication. Asbestos is killing people for no reason. Wah, wah. She heads out with her check. What's this? I sold them 5 stories and they paid me $8 and 3 contributors' copies. What the hell? Welcome to small press publishing, lady. House establishing shot. Inside, Asbestos is doing his best Aussie and barking at the moon. But that's interrupted by someone at the door. Great, now we've got zombies. And to be fair, this really isn't any stiffer than his regular performance. Now he's beating Asbestos like he owes him money, with his own severed arm. And here comes another corpse. I think they might have left him in the smoker too long. And his wife. Wait, the zombie is real? No screenwriter's credit for me. I did not see that coming. Oh, and the long guy's back too. Just sprouting up like a weed. And here's the TV guy. I think we might be heading to a climax. Just insert your own hell yeah there. Oh man, Asbestos is one of those guys who's really into vinyl apparently. Oh good, I'm not here to kink shame. Sure, Asbestos might be a killer with jealousy issues, but he's a hero too. Come on, babe, I'll save you from this problem that only exists because I created it? Great, he's such a moron, he's trapped in his own house. But sure, let's stop for the O. Henry plot twist we already knew.
Tom, those were rough drafts of stories I just sold to Romping Romance magazine.
Oh man, I've made some mistakes. I mean, beyond my terrible haircut. It's nice of the zombies to just chill for the exposition, though. These undead are very polite. But there's one more victim in the attic. And even worse, the zombies now have a plan.
We'll have Tom kill his wife right in front of us. And he'll have to live with this psychologically the rest of his life.
Okay, so maybe they're not as polite as I thought. So if he'll kill his wife, they'll let him live. I'm sure he's gonna be all Hall & Oates and like, I can't go for that, right?
Okay. I'll play your game.
Oh, but it's all a ruse. This is just like the end of Lost in Translation. This is a very literal Hacksaw Jim Duggan cosplay. These two are really doing some method acting. Except he turns the saw on himself. This is good. It's gonna save him a lot of lawyer fees for all those murders. And the zombies are like, thanks for having us over. Good times. Damn, nothing's gonna get the stain out of that couch. That's why you Scotch guard it when it's new. She really is sort of like a grown-up discount Kelly Kapowski. But you know there's a swerve ending coming, right? Yeah, he's like the people under the stairs. Literally. And cue credits. So, what have we learned from Killing Spree? Hell if I know. I mean, I guess my main takeaway is you could basically make a movie in the 80s with a camcorder and about $20 and release it. What a time that was. Some people really hate shot-on-video horror, but I've always had a soft spot for these films. Stuff like this, Thing, Sledgehammer, and the like are not polished professional films, but I admire the moxie and drive of guys like Tim Ritter. They wanted to make movies, so they used what they had and did it. Most people never get off their couch. So kudos, Tim. But enough about that. Can Asbestos Felt give enough people mesothelioma to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, Killing Spree delivers. We're treated to death by ceiling fan, death by lawnmower, a decapitation, ripped out intestines, a man burned alive, and the claw end of a hammer to the face. The effects are pretty cheap and primitive, but they're gooey and fun too. We couldn't show you most of it without offending PrudeTube's delicate sensibilities, but there's more than enough here to give Killing Spree a very respectable 4 barf bag rating. This is a sick little flick. Looking for more shot-on-video gore? Then be sure to check out my review of Sledgehammer. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.